Whoa, I don't know about you, but that was kind of a lot. I went back and I was like, oh wow, this is hard. But you guys are totally going to be great. And guess what? We're going to talk about this page and I'm going to give you free answers. We're going to work on them together, but if you watch, you'll see you're going to get some free answers on the top and some free answers on the bottom. Okay, let's do these together.